reading for you guys, alright? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective reading right now? What's coming in for the collective reading right now? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective reading right now for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit, alright? What's coming in for the collective reading right now? Please and thank you, Spirit, alright? Let's see. Can I get 3 to 6 cards for the collective? What one's it coming for the collective right now? Alright, let's see. What's coming in for the collective right now? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for the collective right now? Please and thank you, Spirit, alright? Can I get 3 to 6 cards? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, what's coming in for the collective? Alright, the 4 of Wands is coming in for the collective. So a lot of money's going to come in for you guys very soon, or a lot of success is coming in for you guys very soon. There is peace and harmony coming in for you guys very soon. Alright, can I get 2 more cards for the collective? Alright, 2 more cards for the collective, please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, and then also, what's coming in for you guys very soon? Alright, hey Aswin Kumar, how are you doing, Aswin Kumar? I hope you're doing great. How are you doing, Aswin Kumar? Do you have a question for me? There is a lot of abundance is coming in. For the collective, you have a lot of choices within love and careers coming in soon for the collective. And if you guys felt like you guys were left out in the cold, there is a new prosperity coming in very soon. All right, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. But I definitely see that there is happiness coming in for a lot of the collective right now. Okay, there is peace and harmony within love. All right. All right, for Aswin Kumar. Alright, so here Priscilla. Alright, for Aswin Kumar, let's see. For Aswin Kumar, let's see. You want to get into a university. Do you think you can for Aswin Kumar, right? Can I get 3 to 6 cards for Aswin Kumar, please and thank you, Spirit, right? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get 3 to 6 cards for Aswin Kumar? Alright. Are they going to get into a university very soon? Alright. Can I get 1 more card for Aswin Kumar, please and thank you, Spirit, right? One more card for Aswin Kumar, please and thank you, Spirit, right? Hey Zoe, how you doing? Priscilla. Alright, for Aswin Kumar, yes. So Aswin Kumar, you are able to get into a college or university very soon. You got the 10 of Cups, so that there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Aswin Kumar. Okay, the Fool card is saying that you are trying something new very soon. There is a new abundance coming in. You need to take a risk at this time. You might be really confused about your life right now, or you feel like there's some sort of maybe you are insecure about like how things are gonna work out for you. But I do believe that as long as you maintain to be a good person, for Aswin Kumar, you are going to get what you want very soon. The Fool card is coming in, so you are going to take a lot of risks right now for Aswin Kumar, and 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So yes, Aswin Kumar, you are going to get into a university very soon. I do believe that you are going to get into a university between 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 10 months. All right. I do believe that between 2 months, 6 months, and 10 months, Aswin Kumar, you are going to get into a university. Okay. But make sure you are confident within yourself. Make sure you apply to different universities. I'm pretty sure there's more than one university that might want you. Okay. That is my read for Aswin Kumar. All right. All right. Priscilla Mikal. Let's see for Priscilla Mikal. What's coming in for Priscilla? All right. Is there any new relationship coming in for Priscilla Mikal? Alright. Is there any new relationship coming in for Priscilla Mikal? Let's see. Can I get 3 to 6 cards for Priscilla Mikal? Alright. Can I get 1 more card for Priscilla Mikal? Alright, let's see. Alright, Priscilla Mikal, hold on. So you asked, are you going to get into a new relationship very soon? I do believe that you are going to get into a new relationship at your job. Because you got the Coin card. So the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles means that there might be a relationship going on at work. You might meet someone new at work as well, because there is an abundance of money coming in. This person may have went through a lot of competition within love, but they're not gonna fight anymore. They do want your attention only for Priscilla Mikal. I do believe that you are gonna meet them at work, okay? For Priscilla Mikal, because you got 2 cards with the Coin card. the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let's see. Barrage Singe. Barrage Singe. Let's see. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Okay. All right. For Barrage Singe, is there unfinished business between Nandini and Barrage? Is there unfinished business between Nandini and Barrage? Okay. All right. Can we get some cards for Nandini and Barrage? Is there unfinished business between Nandini and Barrage? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Barrage Singe? Can I get one more card for Barrage Singe, please? And thank you, Spirit. Is there unfinished business? Can I get one more card, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, there you go. All right, for Barrage Singe, is there unfinished business between you two right now? So there is a lot of disappointment within your love life right now for Barrage Singe. Okay, I do believe that you guys went through a separation, you guys went through an argument or something like that. Something didn't work out for you guys in the past. For Barrage Singe, Nandini and Barrage, you guys are going through a couple of issues. Your person needs to take a rest, or you need to take a rest at this time for Barrage Singe, okay? I do believe that freedom is coming in for you guys very soon. Between 4 months, 6 months, or 9 months, there is a reconciliation with love for Barrage and Nandini. I do believe that you guys are meant to talk to each other, or meant to build up a relationship. But as of right now, there is a bump on the road because they're disappointed within the love life right now. They're disappointed with what happened between you two. There is definitely a form of separation for Barrage Singe, all right? But I do believe that they are going to take a break right now, and you need to take a break as well. There's freedom coming in very soon. So once they find a newfound freedom, they are going to come towards Barrage Singe, okay? All right, that's my read for Nandini and Barrage, all right? All right, Zoya. Zoya? For Zoya. How will your future husband be for Zoya? How will your future husband be for Zoya? So I was going to come on later, but I was like, you know what? I have the energy and the time to come on now, so I might as well just come on the live stream now. For Zoya, how will your future husband be like for Zoya? All right, so I do believe that they went through a lot of heartbreak in the past, or disloyal energy for your future husband. They were surrounded by judgmental people. They were surrounded by negative mind people, all right? They were surrounded by people that try to control them. They were surrounded by people that try to manipulate them, okay? So your husband is going to go through a lot before they meet you. You're going to sense this feeling where they felt like they've been alone for a very long time, or they felt like they didn't want to open up to you, or they felt like didn't want to really be in love because they went through a lot of issues in the past where people took control of them, people manipulated them, people weren't treating them nicely. So Zoya, your future husband's gonna be a very nice person, but they also are gonna be very stern within their relationship. They are also gonna have a wall up before you end up being in a relationship with them, because they are a serious type of person and they don't want to get hurt again. So if you notice that your future husband is a little bit shy or insecure, is because they went through a lot. Okay, that's my reading for Zoya. All right, let's move on to, hey, it's me, Namir. How you doing? All right, AAA. All right, AAA. All right. All right, for AAA, let's see. If you like my vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? For AAA, what can you expect next week for AAA? Can I get 2 more cards for AAA, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. For AAA, what's coming for AAA very soon? All right. Can I get 2 more cards for AAA, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for AAA, what you got? What can you expect next week? Okay, so there is an indecisiveness right now. You need to make a difficult choice very soon. If you want to get rid of a job, or if you want to get a new job, you need to apply for new jobs in the next week or so for AAA. There is some sort of indecisive energy around your energy right now. You got to let go of the past. If you want to see abundance in the future, AAA, you need to let go of the past. Once you let go of the past, there is prosperity coming in very soon, okay? You are winning freedom at no cost. You are going to try new things. You are going to take initiative and start maybe a new hobby next week. Maybe you are trying to find a new job. You're applying for new jobs. If that's not the case, maybe you are trying to find love as well. There is new things coming in for AAA within the next week or so. Okay, that's my ring for AAA. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Aswin Kumar. Hey, Prakashna, I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right, tarot with Padma. All right, for tarot with Padma, let's see. All right, so for tarot with Padma, what's coming in for tarot with Padma? What's coming in with tarot with Padma, please, and thank you, Spirit. For tarot with Padma, what's coming in for tarot with Padma? All right. They need to manifest a new person. What's coming in for tarot with Padma? Let's see. Can I get 3 or 6 cards for tarot with Padma? Okay. For tarot with Padma, what's coming in your energy right now is yeah, you are going through a hard time with love right now. You felt like you missed a lot of opportunities in love. You felt like there's a lot of people that rejected you or unrequited love. People weren't giving you attention, or people weren't giving you the right attention at the right time. For tarot with Padma, okay? There is a completion coming in very soon. There is love coming in. I do believe that you might find love within the next year, the year 2027, tarot with Padma. I do believe that love is coming in. Someone is still stalking your energy. Someone is still in love with you, or someone still has a crush on you. For tarot with Padma, there is a codependent energy with the devil card in reverse. So I definitely see that someone still is interested in you, but they can't come towards you at this time. For tarot with Padma, um either you need to fix your energy, or your other person needs to fix their energy to come towards you. For tarot with Padma, you need to think more positive about your love life. Just because it doesn't work out now doesn't mean it's not going to work out later in your life. For tarot with Padma, okay? But I do feel like you missed out a lot of opportunities within love and before, but there is love coming in the year 2027. For tarot with Padma, okay? There is love coming in for the year 2027. For tarot with Padma, okay? All right? And someone is addicted towards your energy right now. For tarot with Padma, okay? All right, Prakashna Amara. Thank you for joining the fam. All right. What are the messages for Amara? What are the messages for Amara? Let's see. What are the messages for Amara? All right. If you like the vibes, just subscribe, share the live stream, okay? All right, for Amara. What's coming in for Amara? What's coming in for Amara? All right. Can I get the messages from angels for Amara, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can I get the messages from angels for Amara, please, and thank you, Spirit? One more card, please. All right, there you go. Amara, what's coming in for you very soon, what your angels want to tell you is that you might need to take a rest right now because you are overworking yourself. For Amara, make sure you are getting some rest at this time because your energy might be a little bit depleted and you might need some rest at the moment, okay? For Amara. Also, I do think that you might get a job in the community or a government job in the future for Amara. But I do see there is a delay. I think that if you want to get a new job in the government, you can get a new job between 2 months or 3 months. You are going to get a new job if that's what you're looking for Amara. There's also love coming in for Amara as well. So there's someone that have a crush on you, but they can't come towards you right now. The energy is kind of slow moving, but they are watching you from afar. They might be stalking your social media. If that's not the case, there is interest for you. For Amara. So Amara, there's new love coming in. You might want to start a new job as well. All right. But make sure you are getting rest at this time because your energy feels a little bit depleted, or you feel a little bit sick and tired. So make sure you're getting rest at this time, okay? That's my reading for Amara. Thank you for joining the fam, all right? All right, Prakashna. All right, for Prakashna, let's see. How does your soulmate look like in personality for Prakashna? All right, for Prakashna, let's see. How does your person look like in personality for Prakashna, all right? All right, for Prakashna, what's coming in for Prakashna? What does this person look like and what is their personality? All right, so for Prakashna, your person might have tan skin. They might have curly hair. Alright? They might also have dark brown hair and still curly hair as well for your future person, Prakashna. They might have black hair or brown hair. They might have curly hair. Their skin is tan, okay? For personality wise, this person is very successful. They like to do things quickly. They like to rush a lot of things. They don't like to take their time. If they want something, they're gonna go get it. Okay, they're very fast paced. All right. They have a hard time telling you how they feel. Because the throat chakra might be blocked. They are in love with you when you meet them for Prakashna, but I do sense there is a feeling like they can't tell you how they feel because their throat chakra is blocked. They also have a lot of love for you with the King of Cups, but there is an immature energy. Maybe they felt like they weren't good with communicating their thoughts in the past, so they have never been good with communicating their feelings for you for Prakashna. But there is new happiness coming in for Prakashna, and this person is gonna want real love with you. They're gonna want to have a happy home with you. They are gonna have they want to have a lot of kids with you. They want to buy a house with you. All right, so they do want to have a lot of kids with you as well. Okay, that's my read for Prakashna. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Barrage Singe. All right, Anupa. All right, Anupa Makundu. All right, Anupa Makundu. All right, will you guys be visa approved for Anupa? Will you guys be visa approved for Anupa? Let's see. All right. All right, let's see. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate you all. All right, for Anupa Makundo. Anupa Makundo. For Anupa Makundo, let's see. Will you and your husband get your visas approved for Anupa Vakundo? Let's see. Can you get two more cards for Anupa Vakundo? Anupa Vakundo, let's see. What's coming in for Anupa Vakundo? Alright, can I get two more cards, please? And thank you, Spirit. So I try to get at least 3 to 6 cards for you guys so I know what the storyline is. Alright, that is my reading style. I try to get 3 to 6 cards, okay? Alright, for Anupa Makundo, will you get your visa approved? So at first, there is going to be a delay for your visa to be approved, okay? There might be a lot of bumps on the road. Maybe paperwork didn't go through. Maybe some things didn't get signed at the right time for Anupa Makundo. But I do believe that in the future, you are going to get your visa approved. I do believe that you are going to get your visa approved by the year 2027. All right, for Anupa Makundo, for sure, there is a delay with the approval of your visa as of right now because all 3 cards came in reverse. But I do believe in the year 2027 or the year 2028. I don't see it as the year 2028, but I do see it as the year 2027. You and your husband is going to get your visa approved, okay? That's my reading for Anupa Makundo, all right? All right? All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? Thank you, it's me, Namira. All right, Vismaya. And thank you, Prakashna. All right, Vismaya. What is Ahmed's next actions towards Vismaya? What is Ahmed's next actions towards Vismaya? Please and thank you, Spirit, all right? Can I get 2 more cards for Vismaya? What is Ahmed's next actions for Vismaya? What is Ahmed's next actions towards Vismaya? Okay, so a lot of people were attracted to them in the past for Vismaya, but they do want to choose you. All right, they do have a lot of people are attracted to them, but they do only want to choose you for Vismaya. Right? They are very shy. They are a little bit insecure for Vismaya. So Ahmed do have love for you, but they are shy. So Vismaya, make sure you understand that your person does have love for you, but they are shy. All right. The spirit guides is protecting them right now. The spirit guides is leading them to you for Vismaya. I do believe within a couple months or so, Vismaya, Ahmed is going to come towards you. I believe that they're going to come towards you between 7 weeks, 7 months, 8 weeks, 8 months. They are going to come towards you for Vismaya, okay? All right? They are a shy person, though. So make sure you understand that, all right? All right, for Selma Tabiba. Selma Tabiba. All right. What is Fa's feelings for Selma? What is Fa's feelings for Selma, please, and thank you, Spirit? What is Fa's feelings for Selma, please, and thank you, Spirit? Let's see. What is Fa's feelings for Selma? All right. All right. For Selma Tabiba, Fa's feelings for you right now is a little bit confused. They don't know what route to take right now because they got the moon in reverse. All right, the King of Wands is saying that they're going through a lot of issues in the background. They're fighting with a lot of people. There's a lot of arguments in their life. There's people trying to control them or manipulate them in the situation for Selma to Biba. So Fa does have love for you. They do for Selma to be with. They have love for you, but they're a little bit concerned about how people are controlling their everyday life. Now they might be a grown adult, but people can also manipulate them not to come towards you for Selma to Biba. Okay, just because they're a grown adult, just because they're an older person, doesn't mean that people aren't trying to manipulate them to not come towards you. But I do believe that they do love you, but there is some form of control. I do think that the family or the friends is controlling them not to come towards you, okay? That's my reading for Selma to Biba, but they do have love for you, okay? All right, let's move on. All right, bless you. I'm doing good, bless you. How are you doing? All right, bless you. Let's see. What's coming in for the separation situation for bless you? What's coming in for the separation situation for bless you? What's coming in for the separation situation for bless you? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, what's coming in for bless you? What's coming in for bless you very soon for the separation situation, all right? Can I get two more cards for bless you? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see for bless you. Can I get one more card for bless you? There you go. All right, for bless you. What's coming in for the separation situation? All right. So there is a delay for them to come towards you for bless you, but they still see you as beautiful. For bless you, no matter how delayed it is, but they still see you as beautiful. They still see you as abundant. They still have passion and energy towards you. They are gonna want to come towards you very soon. All right. I do believe within 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, they are going to come back towards your energy for bless you, okay? Although you guys are separated at the moment, they still see you as a beautiful person for bless you. They still see you as grounded. They still see you as romantic. And they also still have romantic feelings for you, okay? That's my reading for bless you, all right? All right, let's see. Happy life. Happy life. When will you get a job for happy life? When will happy life get a job? When will happy life get a job? Please and thank you, Spirit. When will happy life get a job? Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's see. When will happy life get a job? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get two more cards for happy life? Can I get two more cards for happy life? All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. For happy life, I do believe that you are going to get a new job between. I believe that you are going to get a job between 5 days, 9 days, 1 month, 5 months, 9 months. I don't see as long as 9 months though for happy life, but I do see that you are gonna get a new job between 1 month to 5 months. You are gonna get a new job, okay, for happy life. I do see that between 1 month to 5 months, you are gonna get a new job, okay, because you got the Five of Pentacles. And then you also got the wand, the Hierophant with one wand, and then you also got the High Priestess with one wand as well, with the Hierophant, and then the Hermit card with one wand. Okay, so I do believe between 1 to 5 months you are gonna get a new job. Okay, for a happy life. All right, all right. Let's see. Czar for Czar. Let's see for Czar. Will you get a PR approval? All right, for PR approval. All right, what's coming for PR approval for Czar? What's coming in for the PR approval for Czar? Let's see. You're welcome, Tara with Podma. I appreciate it. All right, for Czar, what's coming in for Czar? Let's see. When will you get a PR approval for Czar? All right. So for Czar, I do believe that you are going to get a PR approval between 10 months to 1 year for Czar. I do believe that you are going to get a PR approval between 10 months to 1 year because you got the 10 of Cups. So I do believe that between 10 months or so, you are going to get a PR approval. I know that might sound long, but I do see that within a couple months or so, you are going to get a PR approval. So between 10 months to 1 year, you are going to get a PR approval, okay? That is my ring for Czar, all right? All right, let's see. Remember that is one free reading, okay, guys? All right, until tomorrow, it will be 2 free readings tomorrow. All right, for Montaigne. Alright, does for Montaigne, does Hudson regret abandoning you? Alright, so they are still addicted towards your energy for Montaigne. This person have an addiction energy towards you. No matter what happened between you, they are still codependent with you. They still want they are still seduced by your energy. They still want to be around you. They are still stalking your every move or stalking your social media. For Montaigne, do they regret that what they did to you? I kind of sense a feeling like they don't really regret it because the Sun card came in reverse. So there is an arrogant energy to their energy for Montaigne. But are they still addicted towards your energy? Are they still stalking you? Yes, Montaigne. Huston is still stalking your energy right now. They are working their abundance to come towards you. So are they gonna do they regret what they did to you? I sense that they don't. Um but are they addicted to your energy? Yes. From Montaigne, they're still addicted to your energy. So don't be surprised if they still try to text you or call you or stalk your energy, okay? That's my reading for Montaigne, alright? Alright, Tarot with Padma, Genna. Alright, Naranjan's feelings for Genna. What is Naranjan's feelings for Genna? What is Naranjan's feelings for Genna? Let's see. Alright, what is Naranjan's feelings for Genna? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Naranjan's feelings for Genna? That fell in the water. Can I get one more card for Genna? What is Naranjan's feelings for Genna? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, there you go. Alright, for Genna. What's coming in for Genna? Alright, Naranja's current feelings for Genna at this moment. So, they do want to communicate with you very soon for Genna. Alright, so Naranja wants to communicate with you. They are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon. They're working on their money to come towards you for Genna. Alright, so definitely a lot of money's coming in for Genna and Naranja. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor very soon. There is a lot of passionate and loving energy between Genna and Naranjan, okay? So I do believe that they are going to come back towards your energy very soon. Between 1 month to 10 months, they are going to come back in your life, okay? For Genna Srivastava, between 1 month to 10 months, Naranjan is going to come towards you, okay? That's my reading for Genna, all right? All right, I am going to move on to the next person, all right? All right, for Pink is 21. All right, Pink is 21. All right, what for Pink is 21. What is Zame's current feelings for What is Zame's current feelings for Ramadia? What is Zame's current feelings for Nadira? What is Zame's current feelings for Nadira? Alright, for Pink is 21. What is Zame's current feelings for Nadira? Okay, so they probably went through a lot of betrayal in the past for Pink is 21. I do believe that there is communication coming in very soon for Pink is 21. Zane feelings towards Nadira is they do have interest towards you. There is a communication coming towards you very soon. All right, for Zane and Nadira. I do think that Zane is going through a hard time right now within their family life or their friendship life. I do believe that they're going through a lot of issues behind the scenes that they don't know what to deal with as of right now. For Pink is 21, and they also went through a lot of betrayal in the past, so they do have a lot of walls up for this love life or their love relationship right now. But I do see for Pink is 21, Zane does have love for you, and they do want to communicate with you very soon. For Zane does want to communicate with Nadira very soon. Okay, they still have love for you, but there is a lot going on in their life. All right. All right, Mani 31. All right, for Mani 31. All right, for Mani 31. What's coming in for Mani 31? All right, Mani 31, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Is there a guy in your city that wants reconciliation? For not Mani 31. Is there a guy in your city that wants a reconciliation? Let's see. Yep. There is a guy in your city that wants a reconciliation. For Mani 31, There's definitely a guy in your city that wants a reconciliation because you got the cherry cards of success and victories coming in for Money 31. The King of Wands is saying passionate energy is coming towards Money 31. All right, and then the Temperance is saying there is a peace and harmony energy coming in from Money 31 very soon. Okay, so Money 31, if you're here right now, make sure you give me a heart or a thumbs up so I know that you got your reading. Okay. From Money 31, make sure you are giving me a heart or a thumbs up so I know that you got your reading. I do believe that the person at your city is in love with you. You got the cherry cards of victory and success. There is a reconciliation coming in with the temperance card is coming in for you. Okay, Money 31, yes. The guy in your city does want reconciliation, right? And there's also a lot of passionate energy too. Okay, all right. You're welcome, Amara. Hey, Mrs. Wang 9685. Wait, you changed your name? Mrs. Wang, did you get married? Mrs. Wang, you got into a relationship, huh? Mrs. Wang, you got into a relationship? I see that. I gave you a reading and I also saw that you guys were going to be in love very soon for Mrs. Wang. All right, Mrs. Wang. All right. You're welcome, AAA. Lydia. All right, Lydia. All right, for Lydia. All right. What are Themba's feelings for Lydia? What is Themba's feelings for Lydia? All right. All right, what is Themba's feelings for Lydia? Let's see. What is Themba's feelings for Lydia? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Lydia? What is Themba's feelings for Lydia? What is Themba's feelings for Lydia? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Hey, Cleo. Cleo's in love now. Cleo's in love now. She changed her name to Mrs. Wang. All right, for Lydia. What is Themba's feelings for Lydia? All right, so Lydia, they do have love for you. For Lydia, Themba do have love for you. They're working on their abundance to come towards you very soon. The world card is turning in your favor. So for Lydia, yes, they see you as a world card. They want to travel towards you. They want to travel with you. There's definitely a lot of abundance with love. They might be stalking your social media. They want to get to know your every move for Lydia. So yes, Themba does have feelings for you right now. They are a little bit indecisive, but for Lydia, yes, Themba do have love for you. They are going to want to come towards your energy very soon. They want to travel with you. They want to travel towards you for Lydia. And they are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon, okay? For Lydia, right? So for Lydia, if you got your reading, can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up for Lydia? If you got your reading, can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up? They see you as a world card. They do want to travel towards you. They want to travel with you. And they are working on their abundance to come towards you, okay? That's my reading for Lydia, all right? All right, let's move on. All right, Angel Reese. Angel Reese. Angel Reese. Let's see. Hey Aaron Lofton. All right. Hey Aaron Lofton. Hey Jessica Story. All right, for Angel Reese. Will you be working soon for Angel Reese? Will you be working soon for Angel Reese? Let's see. Will you be working soon for Angel Reese? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get two more cards for Angel Reese? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get two more cards for Angel Reese, please, and thank you, Spirit, all right? Will they be working very soon for Angel Reese, please, and thank you, Spirit, all right? For Angel Reese, yes, you are going to work soon between, I do believe between 1 to 10 months, you are going to get a new job for Angel Reese. Between 1 month to 10 months, you are going to get a new job. You got the Knight of Cups with 1 cup. You got the Ten of Cups with 10 cups. And then you also got the Hanged Man with 1 person. So for Angel Reese, I do believe between 1 to 10 months, you are going to get a new job, okay? Between 1 to 10 months, you are going to get a new job. Make sure you are applying to plenty of jobs so then you can get a lot of jobs that want to call you in, okay? Not just one job, but you might also get a couple of jobs that want you, okay? That's my reading for Angel Reese. Between 1 to 10 months, you are going to get a new job, okay? All right, hey, Aaron Lofton. How are you doing, Aaron Lofton? All right, Jessica Story. Can I get a general read for Jessica Story? Can I get a general read for Jessica Story? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? All right, for Jessica Story. Can I get a general read for Jessica Story? Can I get a general reading for Jessica's story? Please and thank you, Spirit, alright? Alright, can I get 2 more cards for Jessica's story? Can I get 1 more card for Jessica's story? For the general reading, please and thank you, Spirit, alright? 1 more card for Jessica's story, please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, there you go. Alright, for Jessica's story, I don't know why it feels so good when the card flips out in front of the phone like that. For Jessica's story, what's your general reading right now? You are a little bit defensive, you are a little bit stubborn at this time, but can't nobody knock you down from your path. Whatever you want, you are gonna get because you are very stubborn. Now, stubbornness is not always a bad thing. It's just saying that you are standing your ground. For Jessica's story, you are standing your ground at this time. You do not care what people tell you what to do. You are going to do what you want, and you are going to be successful, okay? For Jessica's story. I do believe there is a delayed situation with money. As of right now, you are working to save up your money. You're working to balance your energy right now for Jessica's story. Be careful. There is a disloyal energy. There's someone that's trying to manipulate you or control you for Jessica's story. So be mindful of this manipulation. But I do see that a lot of money's coming in for you very soon. And you are grounded. You are very abundant. You are very stubborn, but stubborn in a good way. You are going to do whatever you want, and you're not going to let anybody stop you from doing what you want, all right? And that way, you are going to regain success, all right? That's my reading for Jessica's story. All right, Mr. Puffface. All right, for Mr. Puffface, anybody new coming in for Mr. Puffface? Yes, Anupa Makundu, yes, it's going to be in 2027. For Anupa Makundu, it's going to be in 2027, okay? For Anupa. All right, Mr. Puffface. Is anybody new coming towards Mr. Puffface? Is anybody new coming towards Mr. Puffface? Let's see. All right. All right, Mr. Puffface, someone is addicted towards your energy. Someone is stalking your energy. Someone's codependent with your energy. I'm not sure if you already know this person, Mr. Puffface. I feel like you do, but someone is codependent with your energy. Someone from your past is still stalking your social media, is still wanting to know about your life for Mr. Puffface, all right? So someone is still codependent with your energy. This person is going through a lot of anxiety right now, all right? There is a lot of passion and a possessive energy towards you for Mr. Puffface. Someone is addicted to your energy. Someone is still obsessed with you. Okay, if you notice someone's watching your social media with a fake account or something like that for Mr. Puffface, someone is stalking your energy. Someone's still obsessed with you. Someone from your past wants a reconciliation. Okay, that is my read for Mr. Puffface. All right. Let's see. Mrs. Wang. All right, Mrs. Wang. All right, for do you think Wang is aware of your work and daily life? All right. All right, for Mrs. Wang, or Cleo, do you think Wang is aware of your work and daily life? Is Wang aware of Mrs. Wang's daily work and life? Is he aware of what you're doing right now? Is he aware of what you're doing in your everyday life? For Mrs. Wang, let's see. Is Wang sure of what you're doing within your life? Can I get some cards for Mrs. Wang? All right, for Mrs. Wang, yes. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. For Mrs. Wang or Cleo, I do believe that they know what you're doing with your everyday life. And the reason why I said that is because you got 3 cards that came up right, and it all says yes. So, Mrs. Wang, don't be surprised if Wang also goes to another astrologer or a tarot reader or whatever. I'm pretty sure they don't come to me, but I do feel like they may have went to somebody else, or they may have consulted somebody else to understand your energy, and they did want to come back towards you, all right? But for sure, Mrs. Wang, I do believe that Wang know what you're doing within your everyday life, and I do believe that they consulted another astrologer or another psychic reader. I'm pretty sure they didn't consult me, but they consulted somebody else. Okay, that's my reading for Mrs. Wang. All right, all right. B the Fiaramish. All right, what is Mohan's feelings for B the Fiaramish? What is Mohan's feelings for B the Fiaramish? All right. Can I get 1 more card for B the Fiaramish? All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, B the Fiaramish, you got your cards. All right, for B the Fiaramish. All right, for B the Fiaramish, What is Mohan's feelings for you right now? There is abundance of love coming towards you very soon with the Ace of Wands. Passionate energy is coming in for B. the Fiaramish. Mohan does have a lot of love for you, okay? They want to travel towards you. They want to travel with you someday for B. the Fiaramish, okay? This relationship might be going through a delay at the moment because they're focusing on the energy. They're focusing on transformation right now for B. the Fiaramish. But I do believe that they do have passion and energy towards you. They are going to come towards you very soon. All right. There is good news coming in for Be the Fiaramish. I do believe between 1 to 2 months or 1 year to 2 years, they are going to come back towards your energy very soon for Be the Fiaramish. Okay. That's my reading for Be the Fiaramish. All right. Original challenges. All right. Original challenges is next. What is good things coming in for the love life for original challenges? What are good things coming in for original challenges life? What are good things coming in for original challenges life? All right, let's see. All right, for original challenges, what are some good things coming in your life? So, someone in your past wants a reconciliation. For original challenges, someone in your past life wants a reconciliation. Someone definitely wants love with you again. They are getting rid of toxic ways, toxic mindsets to come towards you for original challenges. This person is going through a lot of money problems, but they are working on their abundance to come towards you. There is a new journey coming in towards original challenges very soon. You might take a new approach, or you might want to start a new job or a new career for original challenges. I also believe that somebody in your past wants love with you, but I also think that you are going to find someone new very soon. Okay, so it's up to you, original challenges, if you want the old person or if you want the new person, because I do believe that for original challenges, someone from your past still wants love, but I do believe that a new journey is coming in and someone new is going to come in as well, okay? That is my reading for original challenges for love. There is someone old and there is someone new coming in for original challenges, okay? All right, let's see. Hey, Cupcake, how you doing, Cupcake? How is Cupcake doing? All right, Shankarika Jules. What's coming in for your love life for Shankarika Jules? What's coming in your love life for Shankarika Jules, all right? What's coming in your love life for Shangarika Jules? Let's see. What's coming in your love life for Shangarika Jules? Let's see, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for Shangarika Jules? All right, for Shangarika Jules, your love life is actually very complicated at the moment. There is a lot of confusion within your love life right now. All right, you're not sure of who's going to come towards you. You're not sure if a past person is going to want to come back towards you. There's a lot of confusion within your love life right now for Shangarika Jules. But I do see that there is a guy with negative energy. They are a little bit of a manipulative type of person. They do have a crush on you for Shangarika Jules. So be aware of this negative energy. There is someone that has a crush on you, but the energy is not as positive as you want it to be. All right, because you got the Strength card in reverse, so that's a negative card, and then you also got the King of Swords in reverse as well. So I do believe that there is someone that has a crush on you, but be mindful, Shangarika Jules, that this person's mindset is a little bit negative at the moment. So be mindful of that. There is someone that has a crush on you, but the mindset is a little bit negative, okay? You are a little bit confused about your life right now, but there is one person that has a crush on you, and they are going to try their best to come towards you, whether that's through social media or calling you, texting you. They are going to do that, okay? All right, that's my ring for Shangarika Jules, all right? All right, let's see. Stars Kinu said amethyst necklace. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's amethyst. I gotta ask my dad because my dad is the one that gave this necklace to me. All right, so I don't really know if this is amethyst or not, but it changes color in the light. So right now it's purple, but if I go out in the sunlight, it turns blue. I think it's amethyst. I don't know, but my dad is the one that gave it to me. It's a family keepsake, so it's been passed on to generations. Once I end up having a kid or so, I'm gonna give this to my son or my daughter as well. Whoever is gonna come from me, basically. But I don't know if it's amethyst. I gotta ask my dad what it is. Um, you're welcome, Gina. All right, Lily 23, Lily 23. All right, for Lily 23. All right, for Lily 23, why is issues with Nora and Hamza's relationship not working out? for Lily 23. For Lily 23. Why is Noor and Hamza's relationship not working out? Why is Noor and Hamza's relationship not working out? Okay. Why is Noor and Hamza's relationship not working out for Lily 23? Can I get some more cards, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, there you go. All right, for Lily 23. Why is Noor and Hamza's relationship not working out right now? I do believe that maybe you guys are probably overspending, or maybe you guys are not on the same wavelength. I don't think that you guys see eye to eye. I don't see that you guys believe in the same things. I see that you guys don't really see eye to eye. I think you guys have different interests. For Lily 23, I think that's the reason why Hamza and Noor is going through a road bump in their love life right now, because you guys don't see eye to eye. You have different interests, you have different personalities, okay? But that's not to say that the personality differences is not going to work out. Sometimes people that have a different personality works out really well because you balance each other out. But Lily 23, do they have love for you? Yes. There's a wish fulfillment card. Regardless of what you go through or if there's a bump on the road, this person does still have love for you. For Lily 23, there is a lot of love for you. There is a lot of abundance towards you. They are working on their abundance to come towards you as well, okay? All right? So don't worry about it, Lily 23. They still have love for you, but I do think that you guys are not seeing eye to eye as of right now, okay? That is my reading for Lily 23, all right? All right, you're welcome, Pink. Pink is 21. Hey Ayushi Mahato, how you doing? Free Soul Humming, Free Soul Humming, let's see. Alright, for Free Soul Humming, let's see. How will you meet your forever person? For Free Soul Humming. How will you meet your forever person for Free Soul Humming? Can I get 2 more cards for Free Soul Humming? Let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for Free Soul Humming, please, and thank you, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards for Free Soul Humming? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, please and thank you, Spirit, for Free Soul Humming. Alright? Alright, for Free Soul Humming, what's coming towards you very soon? Can I get 1 card for Free Soul Humming? Alright, there you go. Free Soul Humming. How are you going to meet your future partner? I do believe that you are going to meet your future partner by traveling. You are going to meet them by traveling, maybe on a boat, or maybe by traveling on an airplane, or maybe if you're on like a sort of vacation at the beach, you are going to meet your future person at a vacation as well. All right. For Free Soul Humming, I also believe that you might meet your person while doing a business trip, or working with a business with them for Free Soul Humming. All right. You might also meet them. Yeah, you might meet them at work as well, or a business meeting for Free Soul Humming. So a business meeting while traveling, also near the beach as well. All right. Um, you are gonna meet them while you are gonna meet your exact person when you're praying for them for Free Soul Humming, because you got the star card. Okay. So for the personality is that they are the star. A lot of people are attracted to them for Free Soul Humming. Your future person is a star-like quality. People are attracted to them. They are very popular, but they're not always confident within their own energy. Okay. They also like to travel for Free Soul Humming. Okay, and they have a lot of anxiety or depression, but they're not going to let you know about that. All right. And they're also the jealous type. So be mindful of that for Free Soul Humming. Your person can be the jealous type. But are they going to be successful? Yes. And they like to travel, and they are the star. They are seen as a star. Okay. That's my reading for Free Soul Humming. All right. All right. Let's see. Michelle Morin. Michelle Moore. I am doing only 1 free readings on Monday through Friday. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the live stream. I'm not always gonna do 2 free readings all the time because it takes too much of my energy. So I'm not gonna do 2 free readings on weekdays, okay? I mean, if you think about it, I am a little bit crazy to be doing these free readings often, so be mindful of my energy as well, okay? All right, from Michelle Moore, let's see. Why does Kevin think a relationship? Why does Kevin think? I'm not just telling you the truth. People might be laughing, but there's no other tarot readers that do stuff like I do. So I'm a very authentic, unique, and I do things differently from other people. But be mindful that on weekdays I only do one free reading. And then on the weekends I'll do two free readings. But I can also change my mind if I'm not feeling good about myself. I'm not gonna do two free readings. So make sure you guys are mindful of that. All right. All right, from Michelle Morin. Why does Kevin think that the relationship between you guys don't work out? From Michelle Morin. All right, from Michelle Morin. From Michelle Morin. Why do they think that the relationship is not going to work out? From Michelle Morin. Let's see. What's coming in from Michelle Morin very soon? What's coming in from Michelle Morin very soon? All right. So why do they think that your relationship isn't going to work out from Michelle Morin? Okay. They're proceeding with caution from Michelle Morin. You got the Five of Swords, so they're proceeding with caution. I believe that they feel like you might be surrounded by a lot of negative people, or you might be surrounded by people that control them, or they might be surrounded by people that control them, which is the reason why they feel like their relationship won't work out, because it has something to do with an outside interference. It doesn't have anything to do with you guys per se, but it has something to do with an outside interference. So Michelle Morin, the reason why they feel like it's not going to work out is because there is an outside interference. Either you are surrounded by negative people or they are surrounded by negative people that are controlling your relationship. Okay, and that's the reason why they don't think that your relationship won't work out. But do they have love for you? Yes, they got the Knight of Cups, so they do have emotions for you, and there is good news coming in. All right, but there is something going on behind the scenes where someone is manipulating you guys to not be together, and that's the reason why he's thinking that your relationship won't work out, because there's too many interference. Okay, that's my read for Michelle Morin. All right, Ayushi. What is the relationship between all right, for Ayushi Mahato, what is the relationship between you and the person that's stalking you? For Ayushi Mahato, all right, let's see. For Ayushi Mahato, what's the relationship between you and the person that's stalking him? All right, Ayushi Mahato. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you, but please take caution within the person that's stalking you. For Ayushi Mahato, I do believe that they are in a negative energy right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they want to cause you some sort of harm or some sort of negative. They might be sending negative energy or evil eye towards you. For Ayushi Mahato, so be careful with the person that is coming towards you. They do have a little bit of a negative energy for Ayushi Mahato. All right, so be mindful of that. I do believe that they're planning to travel towards you, or they're planning on stalking you, or they're planning on maybe working things out with you, but they're not the best person that's on the cards, because you got three cards in reverse. So I do believe that the energy is a little bit disloyal, or they do take the wrong action at the wrong time for Ayushi Mahato. So be mindful of this stalking energy, okay? That's my read for Ayushi Mahato, all right? All right, all right, for Lil Pink Daisy. Did AM move on from Lil Pink Daisy? For Lil Pink Daisy. Did AM move on from Lil Pink Daisy? Let's see. Alright, for Lil Pink Daisy, let's see. Did AM move on from Lil Pink Daisy? Alright. I am gonna end this live stream maybe at 3:34ish. I'll see. Alright. I'll see how I'm feeling. I might either end this at 3:30 or 4. Alright, for Lil Pink Daisy. Has AM totally moved on from Lil Pink Daisy? Alright, let's see. Have they moved on? Nope. For Lil Pink Daisy, I don't think AM I don't think AM fully moved on from you. I do think that they're going through an immature energy right now. They're going through a transformation. They're working on their abundance. They can't come towards you right now. There is an issue where negative energies around them right now for Lil Pink Daisy. Someone's trying to control their every move right now. Okay, they might be under their own conservatorship. Someone might be watching over them or stalking their energy. But for Lil Pink Daisy, I don't think that they're over with you just as of right now. They are balancing the energy to come towards you very soon. All right, they are working on their abundance to come towards you. They do think happy thoughts of you. They think that you're very caring, you're kind, you're compassionate for Lil Pink Daisy. Okay, so no, I don't think that AM totally moved on. I do believe that they are going to come towards you between 1 month to 2 months to 6 months for a little pink daisy. Between 1 month to 2 months to 6 months, they are going to come back towards you, okay? So they have not moved on yet, okay? That's my reading for little pink daisy. Make sure you guys are putting a hearts up or a thumbs up after you got your reading. That way I know that I don't need to repeat myself and I need to give other people their reading, okay? All right. So I already did my reading for Little Pink Daisy. Little Lily 23, I gave you one reading. Aprajita Shukla. All right. All right, for Aprajita Shukla, let's see. Why my Yank has deactivated his social media? Why did my Yank deactivate his social media? Why did my Yank deactivate his social media for Aprajita Shukla? Let's see. Alright, for Aprajita Shukla, why did my Yank deactivate his social media? Okay, so I think the reason why they deactivated the social media is because they're going through a lot of issues behind their life right now. They don't want you to see what they're going through. They don't want to post anything negative, so you would know that they're going through something bad right now. And some people deactivate the social media when they're not feeling good about themselves. A lot of people do that. So I do believe for Apajita Shukla, the reason why they deactivated their social media is because they don't want you to know that they're going through something negative right now. They're not gaining abundance. They're going through chaotic things. Um, they might be arguing with a lot of people. They might not be getting support right now. So the reason why they have deactivated the social media is because they don't want you to know that they're going through a hard time. Many people deactivate their social media because they don't want people to know what they're going through. Okay, a lot of people just like to disappear from social media because they don't want you to know what they're going through. All right, that's my reading for Aprajita Shukla. All right, let's see. Dear 555. Dear 555. All right, for Dear 555. All right. All right, what is Haru's feelings for Dear 555? What is Haru's feelings for Dear 555? All right. What is Haru's feelings for Dear 555? All right. Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream. Hit the subscribe button. All right. All right, for Dear 555. What's coming in for Dear 555? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Dear 555? All right. Can I get 2 more cards for Dear 555? What is Haru's current feelings for Dear 555? Right? Can I get 2 more cards for Dear 555? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit, right? Alright, there's sunlight coming up right now, shining through the window. Alright, for Dear 555, what is Haru's current feelings for you? Okay, so they are a little bit judgmental about this relationship for Dear 555. They are imbalanced within their money right now. So there is a negative energy around it right now where they're not feeling good about not feeling abundant right now. They're working on their abundance. They don't know what path to take right now because the Hierophant came in reverse. So they're confused about their mindset. They're confused about their goals. They're confused about their life in general for Dear 555. But does Haru still have love for you? Yes. For Dear 555, although they are confused with their life and goals, they do want love with you. All right, they see you as an abundant person. They see you as a strong person. They see you're in your power for Dear 555. Okay, so even though they can't come towards you right now, they do still have a lot of love for you. Okay, for Dear 555, they see you as a very strong and abundant person. Okay, that's my read for Dear 555. All right, you're welcome, Mrs. Wang. You're welcome, Lydia. Zhao Pedro Costa. All right, for Zhao Pedro Costa, what do your cousins see you for Zhao Pedro Costa? What do your cousins think of you for Zhao Pedro Costa? All right. For Zhao Pedro Costa, what do your cousins think of you at this time for Zhao Pedro Costa? All right, can I get one card for Zhao Pedro Costa? Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, all right? All right, for Zhao Pedro Costa, what do your cousins see of you right now? You know what, to be honest with you, Zhao Pedro Costa, most of your family members or most of your cousins see you in a positive light. They see you as a positive person. For João Pedro Costa, Most of your cousins sees you as an abundant person. They see that you're working hard for your abundance. They see that you're very strategic. They see that you're working really hard for what you want. So most of your cousins, SanthyyeaPicjh Costa, don't see you in a bad light. They see you as very positive. But for some of them though, they see that you're a loner. They see that you like to be alone, that you don't like to hang out with them. They feel like you like to stay alone often for SanthyyeaPicjh Costa. So most of them, most of your cousins for SanthyyeaPicjh Costa sees you as an abundant person. They see you as a hard worker for most of your cousins. But for some of them, they see you as a loner. They see like you don't want to go out. They see like you don't want to be near them. For some of them, they might think that you're stuck up or you might be a little bit snobby. That's for some of your cousins. But for most of your cousins, they see that you're working hard for what you want. Okay, that's my reading for SanthyyeaPicjh Costa. All right, let's see. All right, all right, Naftej Streets, Naftej. All right, what is Divansh feelings for Aishwarya? What is Divansh feelings for Aishwarya? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Hey, Princey Sony 7, how are you doing? How are you doing, Princey Sony 7? Um, how are you doing, Kamna Chauhan? Kamna Chauhan? Alright, for Aishwarya, Suhani, and Divansh. What is Divansh feelings for Aishwarya? Alright, so they do have love for you, but they are imbalanced right now. For Aishwarya Suhani, Devansh does have feelings for you, but their energy is a little bit imbalanced to come towards you right now. They are working on their abundance to come towards you. They are gaining some sort of money. They are saving up money to come towards you for Aishwarya Suhani. Okay, they are lacking a lot of abundance. They're going through an illness, or they're going through some sort of lack of abundance or a traumatic issue right now for Aishwarya. But at the end of the day, do they still love you? They do. You got the Lovers card, but they are working on their abundance before they come towards you. Okay, they are thinking of you for Aishwarya Suhani. Okay, all right. Hey Kamna Chauhan. Hey Princey Sony, how are you guys doing? All right. All right, Kamna Chauhan. All right, Kamna Chauhan. What's going on with your ex? What's going on with your ex for Kamna Chauhan? What's going on with your ex for Kamna Chauhan? Let's see. What's going on with your ex for Kamna Chauhan? Let's see. What's coming in for Kamna Chauhan? Can I get 2 more cards for Kamna Chauhan? What's going on with their ex? What's going on with the ex for Kamna Chauhan? Let's see. Alright. Alright, for Kamna Chauhan, what's going on with their vibes right now? Alright, for Kamna Chauhan. So, even though your ex moved on with their life, alright, I wouldn't be surprised every now and then they think about your relationship. For Kamna Chauhan, the reason why you're dreaming about your ex is because I wouldn't be surprised if they start thinking about you right now. I wouldn't even be surprised if they might want to text you or call you every now and then just to see how you're doing. They might just want to ask you, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine, even though we're not together. I just want to know that you're doing well. All right, for Kamna Chauhan. And even though he can't text you or call you, maybe he's sending you telepathic messages through your dream. That's a way of him contacting you for Kamna Chauhan, okay? He is really wealthy. He is working on his wealth, but he still wants to know that you're doing fine. So the reason why you're thinking about your ex at this time is because even though he's not with you, he still wants you to do well, okay? That's my read for Kamna Chauhan. All right, for Princey Sony 7. For Princey Sony 7, all right? For Princey Sony 7, let's see. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, Princey Sony 7, let's see what's coming for Princey Sony 7. All right, you said, how's my day of April 4th to 2026 going to be like? It's going to be farewell to your last year of studies for Princey Sony. All right, so you are going to get what you want for Princey Sony 7. Whatever you do, you are going to be successful. You got the Queen of Swords, so there is an abundant energy coming in for Princey Sony 7. All right. Someone might want to apologize to you for Princey Sony 7. Someone is missing you for Princey Sony 7, okay? I do believe that you are going to succeed for Princey Sony 7, all right? You are going to pass all your exams. You got the Three of Pentacles, you got the Judgment card, and you got the Queen of Swords. So you're very smart. You're very intellectual. So Princey Sony 7, you are going to pass all your exams. But be mindful someone from your past wants a reconciliation, okay? That is my read for Princey Sony 7, all right? Let me drink some tea real quick. All right. You're welcome, Mr. Puffface. Hey, Hazel Remedios. Hey, Hazel Remedios. How you doing, Hazel Remedios? All right. All right, let's see. Karen S. All right, Karen S. Karen S, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Karen S? I do believe that my allergies are getting better, but the weather keeps changing up in New York State. So it's like sunny and then rainy, sunny and then rainy. I do believe that my voice is getting better. Thank you for asking, Karen S. How are you doing? How are you doing with your dog? How are you doing in Massachusetts? I hope you're doing fine, okay? All right. Hey, Rachel. How are you doing, Rachel? How you doing, Rachel Leon? All right. Karen got career guide. All right. All right, for career guide by Simran. How will you meet your future spouse? Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream and hit the subscribe button. All right, for career guide by Simran. How will you meet your future spouse? For career guide by Simran. How will you meet your future spouse? For career guide by Simran. All right, so career guide by Simran. I do believe that you are going to meet your future spouse by traveling. For career guide by Simran. I do believe that you are going to meet your future spouse by traveling or traveling to another city or another town. All right. You might also meet them online at a long distance relationship. You might travel towards them. Okay. So you might meet them in person or you might meet them online and you have to travel towards them. Okay. For career guide by Simran. I also believe that if you get some sort of recognition or something at the workplace, you might also meet them at the workplace as well. Okay. So for career guide by Simran, how will you meet your person? You will either A, meet them at work, or B, meet them while traveling, or C, meet them online, and you are going to have to travel towards them, okay? That is my read for career guide by Simran, all right? Lune, are you winning with the YouTube channel? Thanks or donating easy buttons. Oh, you mean the hype button? Mrs. Wang, are you talking about the hype button? I'm not able to get the hype button yet because I am applying to get the hype button, but I haven't heard back from YouTube yet. I should be able to get it soon though. If that's what you're talking about for Mrs. Wang. All right, Noxy N. For Noxy N, hey Diamond, how are you doing, Diamond? How are you doing, Diamond? I hope you're doing well too, my friend. For Diamond, all right. All right, let's see. For Noxy N. For Nazi N, are you on the right career path for Nazi N? Are you on the right career path for Nazi N? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Hey, Diamond, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well, okay? All right, for Nazi N, let's see. For Nazi N, what's coming for Nazi N, right? Can I get two more cards for Nazi N? What's coming in for the career path? What's coming in for the career path for Nazi N, please and thank you, Spirit? What's coming in for the career path for Nazi N? Are you on the right path for Nazi N? All right, Nazi N, I do believe that you are on the right career path. All right. You got the Knight of Cups, so that says a yes. I do think that you are going to have to make a difficult choice. I'm not sure if you apply to many jobs, and I do believe that maybe 2 or 3 jobs might want to get you back for Nazi N. All right, if you're applying for a new job, there are plenty of jobs that want you, and you are going to have to make a difficult choice for what job you want for Nazi N. You are on the right career path, but I wouldn't be surprised in your future if you have to make a difficult choice where you have to get rid of one job and get a better paying job, okay? But yes, Nazi N, you are on the right career path, and you do have to make a difficult choice in your future of what job you want, okay? That's my read for Nazi N, all right? All right, Diamond, how are you doing, Diamond? All right, Saran the Alchemist, Saran the Alchemist. All right, what did Rob tell his mom about? Alright, what did Rob tell his parents about Saran the Alchemist? What did Rob tell his parents about Saran the Alchemist? Can I get one more card for Saran the Alchemist? Can I get one more card for Saran the Alchemist? Can I get one more card for Saran the Alchemist? What did Rob tell their parents about Saran the Alchemist? Alright. Okay, for Saran the Alchemist, if you're listening, this is your card. Alright? This is your reading. So, for Saran the Alchemist, Rob told his parents that you are an abundant person. You are his good luck charm. For Saran the Alchemist, Rob told his parents that you are an abundant person and you are his good luck charm. All right. They also are telling his parents that you are a very patient person. You are very kind. You are very compassionate. All right. But they are telling his parents Rob is telling his parents that you also are a very stubborn person, but you are a stubborn person in a positive way. You get whatever you want, okay? For Saran the Alchemist, all right, Rob is telling his parents that you are the good luck charm. He is telling his parents that you are very kind, caring, compassionate, all right? And you have a lot of patience. And then he's telling his parents that you are stubborn, but in a good way, okay? That is my read for Saran the Alchemist, all right? You're welcome, be the Fjormish, all right? Wait, what? Oh, Mrs. Wang said, you will have a baby girl first, then a boy. Holy shit. You know what's crazy, Mrs. Wang? I don't know why you said that. Is because my dad also told me, I don't know why he said this, but he told me that I don't know why I have a feeling like you have a baby girl first before a baby boy. And I'm just like, why would you say that? And it's kind of funny that you mentioned that I will have a baby girl first, then a baby boy. But my dad also mentioned that. It's kind of weird. But I think he said that is because my personality is very soft and very caring. So he thinks that I might have a baby girl first and a baby boy. I don't know why he said that. For Rachel. All right, for Rachel. What's coming in for Rachel for love? What's coming in for Rachel in love and career? What's coming in for Rachel in love and career? Please and thank you, Spirit. I will end this live stream around 4 p.m. today. And I am going to start doing the zodiac readings for the month of May. Okay, guys? So make sure you guys are paying attention to those as well. All right? All right, can I get two more cards for Rachel? What's coming in for love and career for Rachel? All right, let's see. For Rachel, what's coming in for Rachel for love and career? What's coming in for love and career for Rachel, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What's coming in for Rachel, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. Can I get one more card for Rachel? All right, Rachel, what's coming in for love and career very soon? All right, I do believe that you are gaining a lot of abundance through career. All right, the more generosity energy you put out there for Rachel, the more abundance is going to come towards you. So when you're kind, caring, compassionate, helping other people out for Rachel, you are going to see more of an abundance coming in for Rachel, okay? So make sure you are in a positive energy. So the more positive you are, Rachel, the more abundance is going to come towards you for Rachel for your career. A lot of money's coming in for Rachel very soon. Now for love though, for Rachel, it might be a little bit delayed for love. For love, it might be a little bit delayed. I do see that you are gonna find love maybe between 3 months to 6 months. You are gonna find new love for Rachel. Okay, between 3 months to 6 months, you are gonna find new love, but you are gonna make a lot of money. Okay, that's my read for Rachel. All right, all right. Hey Avalon the Virgo, happy Friday. You're welcome, Career Guide by Simran. All right. Um. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about You're talking about the money sign, right? I don't have the money sign yet because I am applying for it to come in. Okay. All right. For Avalon the Virgo. All right. All right. For Avalon the Virgo, what's coming in for Avalon the Virgo? Who's trying to keep the relationship going? William or Bernasi for Avalon the Virgo? Let's see. All right, can I get one more card for Avalon the Virgo? Who is trying to keep the relationship going for Avalon the Virgo? Let's see. All right, let's see. All right. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate you all, for real, for real. All right, for Avalon the Virgo, who is keeping the relationship going? Is it William or Bernasi for Avalon the Virgo? I'm not going to lie to you, Avalon the Virgo. I think that William is the one that's keeping the relationship going because they got the star card. Bernasi is not the one. Bernasi wants to be alone right now, but I do believe that William is the one that's trying to keep the relationship growing. They got the star card, okay? So Avalon the Virgo, between William and Bernasi, who's trying to keep the relationship going, is actually William, not Bernasi, okay? All right, that's my reading for Avalon the Virgo. You're welcome, Aprijita Shukla. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Mrs. Wang. Thank you. It's me, Namira. I appreciate you all for the moderation, for the kind compliments. I appreciate it. Catherine Izakova. For Catherine Izakova. All right, for Catherine Izakova, will he take any action towards Catherine Izakova soon? All right, for Catherine Izakova, will he take any actions towards Catherine Izakova soon? All right, for Catherine Izakova, will he take any action towards you very soon? All right, so for Catherine Izakova, if you're listening, this card is for you, or this reading is for you. So I do believe that for Catherine Izakova, they do want to come towards you. They are following the spirit guides to come towards you right now. Their energy is a little bit immature. The way they love you is a little bit immature for Catherine Izakova. I do believe that the energy is kind of young. They might be a little bit younger than you. If that's not the case, the energy is also younger than you, okay? They are going through a sickness or an illness, so they do need a rest at this time for Catherine Izakova. But do they have feelings for you? Yes, they do. They are going to come towards you between 1 month to 2 months or 1 year. They are going to come towards you. For Catherine Izakova, between 1 month to 2 months or 1 year, they are going to come towards you. They do have love for you. They want to travel with you. They want to travel towards you. All right, they are seeking spiritual guidance to come towards you. All right, they're talking to God or the divine guidance to come towards you. All right, and they are going through a transformation to come towards you. Okay, that's my read for Catherine Izakova. They still have love for you. Okay, all right. Now let's move on. All right. All right, Stephanie Checo. All right, for Stephanie Checo. Hey, CB Winning, how you been, my friend? How you been, CB Winning? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing, CB Winning? I hope you're doing fine, my friend. I'm telling you guys, I remember the people that subscribed to me a long time ago, 4 months ago when I first started. I am a very loyal person. I remember everyone from when I started, okay? So CB Winning, how are you doing, CB Winning? I hope you're doing fine. All right? All right, Stephanie Checo. Is Matt the one for Stephanie Checo? Is Matt the one for Stephanie Checo? Is Matt the one for Stephanie Checo? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Stephanie Checo? All right. So I definitely see that Matt is the one for you. For Stephanie Checo, Matt is the one for you. There is success coming in for your relationship. For Stephanie Checo, Matt is the one for you. They are going through a transformation right now. Maybe they're transforming their personality. Maybe they're transforming the way they look. Maybe they're trying new things right now for Stephanie Checo. They do have success coming towards you. There is a victory and success card coming towards Stephanie Checo. Okay. They seem a little bit younger than you. If they're not younger than you, they are a little bit more immature than you for Stephanie Checo. But yes, Matt is the one for you. They are going through a transformation right now, the outer appearance or the inner personality, and there is success card. So Stephanie Checo, Matt is the one for you, okay? All right, CB Winning. All right, for CB Winning. All right, for CB Winning, let's see. Can I get a general message for CB Winning, please, and thank you, Spirit? Can I get a general read for CB Winning, please, and thank you, Spirit, all right? All right, can I get a general read for CB Winning, please, and thank you, Spirit? All right? Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. Said all I want from you is to see you tomorrow. When every tomorrow, baby, you let me borrow your heart for every Sunday. All right. I know people make promises all the time, then they turn right around and break it. All right, so for CB Winning, let's see. Oh, you want a love oracle for CB winning? Hold on. Let me do a love oracle for CB winning right now. Now you're bleeding. All right, so can I get a love oracle for CB winning? Can I get a love oracle for CB winning? All right. Can I get one more card for CB winning, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. With me. Yeah. All right, for CB winning. What's coming in for CB winning? For love. Let's see. What's coming in for CB winning for love? There you go. All right, for CB winning, let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. All right. Remember that you can't control anything, everything in your life. Let your friends help you. So for CB winning, I do think that your friends is gonna hook you up with somebody. If that's not the case, if your friends is inviting you somewhere, make sure you go out with them, because CB winning, I do believe that you are gonna go out more and you are gonna meet new people when you're going out. Stay optimistic about your love life. Pray to your spirit, guys. You see how she's giving back to the shrine? So CB winning, make sure you're praying to your spirit, guys, of what you want. You are going to get the person that you want very soon, all right, for CB winning. So let go of control issues. You can't control everything in your life. Let your friends help you out. Your friends might hook you up with somebody. If that's not the case, if they're inviting you to a party or something like that, make sure you're going out, because you are going to meet someone very, very soon. And stay optimistic about your love life, okay? All right. Make sure you are doing your prayers. You are going to get what you want. Okay. That's my reading for my old friend CB Winning. From when I first started my YouTube channel, CB Winning has been down for me for a very long time. All right. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay. You're welcome, Ayushi Mahato. Empress Robin 888. I'm telling you guys, I remember everything. I remember everybody. All right. All right, for Empress Robin 888, for Empress Robin 888, is your dad going to be employed again by the government? For Empress Robin 888, is your dad going to be employed? So what I really love about people, I am the type of person that I really like loyalty, because I am a very loyal person. So when I sense a feeling like I feel like I met my soul family, or I met people that are like me, I always try to be as loyal as possible, because I am a very loyal person. But anyways, for Empress Robin 888, for Empress Robin 888, yes. Guess what? Empress Robin 888. You know what's crazy, Empress Robin 888? Your dad is gonna get the government job back. And the reason why I said that your dad is gonna get the government job back is because he got the Ace of Swords, new successes coming in. He got the Star card, success, abundance, inspiration. He inspires a lot of people. All right. He got the Lovers card. So yes, people do like his energy, for Empress Robin 888. And then the Fool card. He's starting something new very soon. So for Empress Robin 888, yes, your dad is gonna get a new contract very soon. Okay. All right. He is gonna get a government job again. All right. He got the Ace of Swords. So yes. He got the Star card, yes. He got the Lovers card, yes. And then he also got the Fool card, yes. So Empress Robin 888, yes. Your dad is going to get a government job again, okay? That's my reading for Empress Robin 888. Those are really good cards, all right? All right. Stephanie Checo said, by the way, you were right. I asked about a cat. The man who contacted me was wrong. It wasn't my cat. Yeah, your cat is around your cat is around your area though. Your cat is just probably having a good time right now, and he or she's gonna come back, okay? All right. All right. Let's see. Um, let's see. Shallow is me. For shallow is me. Shallow is me. Are you gonna get engaged or married this year? For shallow is me. Are you gonna get engaged or married this year? Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button, sharing the live stream, okay? Alright. Can I get 2 more cards for shallow, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for shallow is me? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for shallow is me. What's coming in for shallow is me very soon. What's coming in for shallow is me very soon. For shallow is me. Alright. Will you get married or engaged this year? For shallow is me. Alright. All right, for shallow is me. Are you going to get engaged this year? Yes. Yes. You are gonna get engaged or married this year. I don't see it as a marriage, but I do see engagement. All right. So I do see that by the end of this year or so, you are gonna get engaged because someone from your past wants a reconciliation. For shallow is me. Someone from your past wants a reconciliation. They're working on their abundance to come back towards you. Okay, for shallow is me. I do believe that be at the end of this year, you are gonna get an engagement. Okay, for shallow is me by the end of this year. Someone from your past wants to reconcile, okay? That's my reading for shallow is me, all right? Priyanka, what is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? Listen. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Can I get one more card for Priyanka? Can I get one more card for Priyanka? Okay, Priyanka, what is Aman's current feelings for Priyanka? Okay, so Aman does have love for you for sure. He got the King of Cups. So this is slow moving energy. He's still observing you. He's still watching your social media. He still want to contact you. Okay. He does want to make a quick decision towards you. He do have passionate energy towards you for Priyanka. All right. He is working on his abundance first, and he will come towards you eventually for Priyanka. Okay. But for Priyanka, Aman does have a lot of love for you, but they're not coming towards you right now. They're being more observant. They're being more they're watching you from social media. They're stalking your energy. Okay, for Priyanka. All right, there is good news coming in for Priyanka very soon for love. Okay, all right, for Aman's feelings for you. Okay, that's for Priyanka. Mazumdar. Okay, you're welcome. All right, Diamond. All right, Diamond. All right, what's coming in for Diamond for their love life? What's coming in for Diamond for their love life, okay? What's coming in for Diamond for their love life? Let's see. Hey, Fashionista. How you doing, Fashionista? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Fashionista? I hope your Friday's going well, okay? Fashionista. All right, Diamond. What does my spirit guides want to tell Diamond right now about their love life? So there is a lot of people fighting for your attention. For Diamond, a lot of people are attracted to you at this time. All right, there is competition for your energy, or it means that people are competing with you. All right, for Diamond, either someone is competing with you to gain some sort of love life, or there is a lot of people that's competing for your love for Diamond. There is a lot of competition coming in. A lot of people are attracted to Diamond at this time. Someone that has passionate energy is going to come towards Diamond very soon. All right. For Diamond, someone that has passionate energy is going to come towards you very soon for Diamond. Okay. All right. And someone sees you as very prosperous, very abundant, very freedom loving, very risk taking. All right. So Diamond, if you got your reading, can you give me a heart or a thumbs up for Diamond? If you got your reading, can you give me a heart up or a thumbs up for Diamond? All right. For Diamond, I do see that someone is going to come towards you very soon. All right. This is a youthful energy, very free spirited is coming in for Diamond. All right. Someone is also very passionate towards you for Diamond. All right. And there is a lot of people competing for your energy. Okay. For Diamond. A lot of people are competing for your energy at this time. A lot of people are attracted to you at this time. Okay. That is my reading for Diamond. All right. That's my reading for Diamond. Okay. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome, Kamna Chauhan. My Mandy 28. All right. My Mandy 28. What's coming in for my Mandy 28's love life? What's coming in for my Mandy 28's love life, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. My Mandy 28. If you're here right now, this is your reading. So make sure you're staying tuned in. All right. My Mandy 28. Someone is manifesting you very soon. For my Mandy 28, someone is manifesting you very soon, okay? There is somebody working on their energy or they're working on their money goals right now. All right, for my Mandy 28. All right. And you are balancing your energy right now. They're balancing the energy right now as well. For my Mandy 28, you are gonna find love at work. Someone is manifesting you at work. For my Mandy 28. I'm not sure if you know this person yet. They are staying alone right now to recuperate their thoughts from my Mandy 28. Okay. So I do believe that For my Mandy 28, someone is manifesting you right now, and you might meet them at work. You might meet them at work, okay? For my Mandy 28. And they are thinking about you often, okay? All right, that is my reading for my Mandy 28, all right? You're welcome, Princey Sony 7. If you like the vibe, subscribe. Hey, Alicia Martillus. Hey, Alicia Martillus, how are you doing? All right? All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, all right? Thank you, Career Guide by Simran. I appreciate the compliment. All right, Clinda 1994. All right, for Clinda 1994, what does your ex-friend... All right, for CC, for Clinda 1994, why did CC call Clinda 1994? Why did CC call Clinda 1994? Okay, so your ex-best friend for Clinda 1994 wants a reconciliation with you. All right, and the reason why they're calling you is because they're going through a hard time within their life right now. They need someone to vent to, they need someone to talk to, and they feel like you're the only person that they can talk to right now for Clinda 1994. They do want to talk to you about the good news that's coming in for them, or maybe they might be getting something new very soon for Clinda 1994. I do believe that your ex-best friend, Cece, might want a reconciliation. They want to apologize towards you. They might know that they're wrong, and they do want to apologize to you for Clinda 1994. All right. They might be going through a bumps on the road, and they just want to tell you what they've been going through right now. But there is good news coming in. So Clinda 1994 is up to you if you want to reconcile with your ex-best friend. But I do think that they do want to apologize towards you, and they want to tell you about what they went through within their life without you as their friend, okay? That is my read for Clinda 1994, all right? All right, Noxie and Miss Lou D, Saran the Alchemist. All right, it's me, Namira. It's me, Namira. All right? All right. It's me, Namira. Alright, for It's me, Namira. I am gonna end this live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern. Alright. I do Alexander and you have a telepathic communication. For It's me, Namira. Does Alexander and It's me, Namira have a telepathic connection? Alright. Let's see, can I get one more card for It's me, Namira? It's me, Namira. Let's see. For It's me, Namira. What is Alexander? Does Alexander and Ismi Namir have a telepathic connection? Yes, you guys do have a telepathic connection. I do think that you guys are manifesting each other. For Ismi Namira, you guys do definitely have a telepathic connection. And you guys are manifesting each other. Okay? So yes, Ismi Namira, you guys definitely do have a telepathic connection. Alright? That's my read for Ismi Namira. Alright? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? Miss Lou D, you can ask any question that you want. For Miss Lou D, you can ask any question you want. If you want to ask about love, you can ask about love. If you want to ask about career, you can ask about career. If you want to ask about a family life or you can also ask about someone that died and want to give you a message, you can also ask that as well. Okay, Miss Lou D. All right, 1444 CC. All right. For 1444 CC, for 1444cc, all right? 1444cc, what can you expect in your love life within the next 3 days for 1444cc, all right? All right, 1444cc, what can you expect next in your love life for 1444cc, all right? Can I get one card for 1444cc, all right? All right, for 1444cc, you said that, what can you expect in love within the next 3 days? Okay, someone definitely have love for you. For 1444cc, there might be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, All right, they don't have to be a water sign, but this person does have a lot of love for you. They might be observing you from afar. They might not tell you how they feel, but they might be around your energy. They might show you their feelings. They might help you out, or they might show you the way they feel about you by taking action rather than telling you. For 1444 CC, there is love coming in. You got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, so there is an energy of observing you. Someone is watching you from afar. Water signs like to observe people before they come in love contact. Okay. They are very codependent towards you. For 1444 CC, there is an addiction towards you. They are seduced by your energy. Okay. So they are very codependent with you. They can't let you go. For 1444 CC, they are working on their abundance to come towards you. They are a hard worker. Once they gain their abundance, they are going to come towards you. Okay. That's my reading for 1444 CC. All right. All right. Alicia Martellus. Do you do readings in relationship to family? Okay, yes. All right. All right, yes. Alicia Martellus. I do readings about family as well, okay? All right. Alicia Martellus, this is your reading, so stay tuned, okay? All right, for Alicia Martellus. How does Alicia's mom feel about Alicia? How does Alicia's mom feel about Alicia? How does Alicia's mom feel about Alicia? Please and thank you, Spirit, all right? All right, for Alicia Martellus. How does your mom feel about you right now? Okay, so I do believe that your mom might have some sort of mental health issues. For Alicia Martellus, I don't believe that your mom is doing things on purpose to hurt your feelings. I do believe that your mom is going through a lot of mental health issues. All right, she might not be knowing what she's saying at times. She might need to go to maybe get some help with therapy, or maybe she needs help at the doctors. For Alicia Martellus, it has really nothing to do with you. I do believe that she's going through a lot in her life, and she don't know why she has to lash out on you, but you're like the person that's next to her often, so she lashes it out on you. For Alicia Martellus, there is definitely an energy where she is going through recovery, like she needs some rest. I think she's overwhelmed about her life. For Alicia Martellus, all right, her energy is also very dominating. For Alicia Martellus, she got the Emperor card. Even though she's a woman, but she comes off as a man. Her energy is very masculine like. I do believe that when she wants something, she's gonna go get it. If she wants to argue with you, she's gonna argue with you. If she wants to start a problem, she's gonna start a problem. But for Alicia Martellus, it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with her. I do believe that she's lashing out on you because she's not happy with her life. And I do believe that you're the closest one to her right now, so she don't know who to vent out to. So she's putting it out on you. And I know that that's not the best feeling to be on or to be with. All right. But I do believe Alicia Martellus, it has nothing to do with you. Your mom is just going through a lot of tough times and she's lashing out on you. Not intentionally, but you're the only person that she can vent out to. And she kind of put that out on you. Okay. I'm sorry for that reading to be that way. But I don't believe that your mom's intentions is negative. I just think that you're the closest person that she has to venting out to, and so she lash out on you. Okay, that's my reading for Alicia Martellus. All right, all right. Hey Patrice, how you doing, Patrice? You're welcome, Diamond. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, Patrice, how you doing, Patrice? All right, Miss Lou D. All right, Miss Lou D. All right, Miss Lou D is next. All right, Miss Lou D. Will love come in from Miss Lou D soon? Will love come in from Miss Lou D soon? Will love come in from Miss Lou D soon? All right. Will love come in from Miss Lou D soon? Let's see. I am gonna end this live stream around 4 p.m. Okay, guys. All right, from Miss Lou D. What's coming in from Miss Lou D? All right, Miss Lou D, your rating for love is you are gonna meet someone at work. For Miss Lou D, don't be surprised if someone new is coming in for love at your job. All right, you might be working alongside them, or you are going to come into the contact with them at your job. All right, they might work in a different section or a different unit, but you might walk by them often, and they might be looking at you, or they might be observing you from afar for Miss Lou D. Okay. Also, the King of Swords is saying that this person is very professional. They work hard for what they want for Miss Lou D. Okay. I do believe that between 1 month to 5 months to 8 months, you are gonna get new love coming in from Miss Lou D. Okay, between 1 month, 5 months to 8 months, you are gonna get new love. Okay, that's what's coming in from Miss Lou D. 1 month, 5 months, 8 months, you are gonna get new love. Okay, that is my read from Miss Lou D. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Okay, all right, Patrice Cures. What's coming in for Zaquan and Patrice Cures? What's coming in for Zaquan and Patrice Cures? Alright. Can I get one more card for Patrice Cures? Can I get one more card for Patrice Cures, please, and thank you, Spirit? Alright. Can I get one more card for Patrice Cures? Alright, for Patrice Cures, what's coming in for Zaquan and you? So there is a lot of success within love. I do believe that they do have love for you. They are gonna come towards you very soon. I do believe that the relationship is gonna grow between 1 month to 8 months for Patrice Cures. Zaquan and Patrice is gonna grow into a relationship between 1 month to 8 months. All right. Now for your career, there is an imbalance with money right now for Patrice Cures. 333 on the clock. There is a wish fulfillment. For Patrice Cures, I do believe that there is love coming in for you as well. For Zaquan, they do have love for you between 1 month to 8 months. They are going to tell you how they feel, but you got to be mindful that your money might not be stable. Okay, for Patrice Cures, your money might not be stable at the moment. Okay, make sure you are saving up your money at this time. Your career might be a little bit wobbly, but your love life is coming in for Patrice Cures. So Zaquan is going to come towards you between 1 month to 8 months. Okay, that is my reading for Patrice Cures. If you got your reading, can you give me a hearts up or a thumbs up for Patrice? Okay, between 1 month to 8 months, Zaquan is going to come towards Patrice, and your job might be a little bit wobbly. So make sure you're being mindful of how much you spend. Okay, that's my reading for Patrice Cures. All right, all right. All right. Ivana Milankov. For Ivana Milankov. All right, for Ivana Milankov. What's coming in for Ivana Milankov? I'm not gonna take those ones. All right. What is Antonia's feelings for Ivana Milankov? What is Antonia's feelings for Ivana Milankov? All right. Can I get one more card for Ivana Milankov? Can I get one more card for Ivana Milankov? All right. Can I get one more card for Ivana Milankov? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get one more card for Ivana Milankov? All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. For Ivana Milankov, all right. What's coming in for Ivana? Okay, Ivana Milankov. What is Antonia's feelings for you right now? All right. They do want to apologize to you, for whatever reason. I don't know if you guys went through a separation or whatnot, but there is an apology that's coming in for Ivana Milankov very soon. So Antonio does want to apologize to you for something that didn't work out between you two. Okay. Now, there is a delay energy right now. They are working on their abundance to come towards you. The energy might be a little bit unstable, or they are kind of a little bit of an arrogant person. They are very prideful. They are very ego-oriented for Ivana Milankov. So once Antonio learned to let that mindset go, they are going to come towards you very soon for Ivana Milankov. Okay, I do believe that they are going to come towards you between 1 month to 2 months to 4 months for Ivana Milankov. All right, for Ivana Milankov. Antonio is going to come towards you between 1 month, 2 months, or 4 months. And they do want to apologize to you, okay, for whatever that didn't work out for you guys, okay? That is my reading for Ivana Milankov, all right? Make sure you guys are subscribing, sharing the live stream, okay? Let's see, Kalpita. Alright, Kalpita. Is Samiran good for Kalpita? Is Samiran good for Kalpita? Let's see. Alright, let's see. For Kalpita, is Samiran good for Kalpita? Is Samiran good for Kalpita? Yes. Kalpita, guess what cards came up for you? You got the World card and you got the Four of Wands. So yes, Kalpita, Samiran is a good person for you. They want a happy home with you. They want an abundance with you. They want to have children with you. They want to have success with you. You guys are a power couple, okay? For Kalpita, you guys are a power couple. So yes, Samiran does want love with you, okay? All right, he is a good person for you, okay? For Kalpita. So yes, Samiran is a good person for you. All right? Let's see. I already did a reading for Miss Lou D. I already did a reading for Miss Lou D. Someone wants a reconciliation from the past. Someone wants to give love back to them very soon from Miss Lou D. All right? Miss Lou D, someone wants to give a reconciliation for you very soon, okay? All right? Stephanie Checo said, "Oh my God, you're so on point. He is younger than me, and yes, he is changing some stuff in his life. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Stephanie Checo. All right? All right, let's see. Concrete Rose. What's up, Concrete Rose? How are you doing? Concrete Rose. All right, for Concrete Rose, let's see. I'm doing good, Concrete Rose. How are you doing, Concrete Rose? Can I get a general reading for Concrete Rose? Can I get a general reading for Concrete Rose? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing, my friend? For Concrete Rose. Can I get a general reading for Concrete Rose, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get one more card for Concrete Rose? All right, Concrete Rose. Your general reading is that someone does have love for you. Someone is stalking your energy. Someone's watching you from afar. Someone is watching your social media. For Concrete Rose 888. There is communication coming towards you very soon. For Concrete Rose 888. All right. So communication is coming for you very soon. This person is a very hard worker. They do want to come towards you very soon. For Concrete Rose 888. Between the springtime, I do believe that there is love coming in for Concrete Rose 888. All right. They do want to apologize to you for whatever that didn't work out for you. I think you already know this person. For Concrete Rose 888, I do believe that you already know this person. All right. You know this person already. They do want to apologize to you. They are working hard to come back towards you in the springtime. For Concrete Rose 888, there is communication coming in as well. And love is coming in for Concrete Rose 888, okay? That is my reading for Concrete Rose 888, all right? For your general reading, all right? Miss Lou D, love is coming in for you very soon. Miss Lou D, love is coming in for you very soon, all right? Let's see. All right, let's see. Yes, I am very into loyalty. Fashionista, I think you emailed me. You asked me what my zodiac sign was. My zodiac sign is a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. So I think you emailed me about my zodiac sign. I'm a Scorpio. All right. All right. Shallow, you're welcome. Patrice Shallow. All right, Seeker Pia. I'm doing well, Seeker Pia. How are you doing? All right. All right, Karen S said, "You're amazing and awesome singing voice." I appreciate that, Karen S. I hope you're doing well, Karen S. All right. You're welcome, Priyanka. All right. You're welcome, Patrice. All right, Holly. All right, for Holly. Holly. All right, for Holly. All right, so for Holly, how does the Pisces feel about Holly right now? How does the Pisces feel about Holly right now? How does the Pisces feel about Holly right now? Let's see. I am gonna end this live stream in 20 minutes, okay, guys? All right. How does the Pisces feel about Holly right now? Okay, so for Holly, I do believe that they're missing you right now. They got the Lovers card. For Holly, your Pisces is still missing you right now. They kind of wish that you wish them a happy birthday. So they are missing you right now. They do want to come towards you with the Seven of Cups in reverse, all right? They are going through a hard time in their life right now for Holly, but they do want to come towards you very soon. They do want to communicate with you as well for Holly, all right? They are also a very jealous person. So for Holly, I believe that they are a little bit upset that you didn't reach out to them for their birthday. All right. But they do see you as a lover's card. I gotta block the cards, okay? They do see you as a lover's card, and they do have passionate energy towards you for Holly. But they are also a very jealous person. So if you're around other men, they are gonna be jealous of you, okay? That's my ring for Holly, all right? All right, Joel Ireland. All right, for Joel Ireland, let's see. For Joel Island, for Joel Island, let's see. For Joel Island, what's going on within her life right now? For Joel Island, what's going on with their crush's life right now? For Joel Ireland, what's going on with the crush's life right now? For Joel Ireland, okay. For Joel Ireland, I'm not gonna lie to you because I am a very honest person. For Joel Ireland, the woman that you're asking about right now might be going through some sort of immature energy. They do have negative thoughts about your relationship every now and then. I don't know why, but they are thinking a little bit negative about your relationship with them right now. All right, I don't know why. I don't know if you went through a fight or a separation. Okay, so she is staying away from you at this time. The Wheel of Fortune is delayed, but it will turn in your favor very soon. Although she is thinking negative thoughts of you, that does not mean that she's not currently thinking of you. For Joel Ireland, the woman that you're asking about is currently still thinking of you, and they do want to talk to you, but they are still upset. They are prideful, so they don't want to come towards you as of right now. Okay, that's my ring for Joel Ireland. All right, let's see. Who is gonna be my last couple of people before I end this reading? You're welcome, Alicia. All right, Queen Empress Life. Queen Empress Life. All right, for Queen Empress Life. How would this relationship work out if you give Mike a chance? For Queen Empress Life, how would this relationship work out if you give Mike a chance? For Queen Empress Life, okay? Alright, for Queen Empress Life, what's coming in for Queen Empress Life? What's coming in for Queen Empress Life? Alright, if you give Mike a chance for Queen Empress Life, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out because they're working on their abundance to come towards you. They might see you guys as a power couple for Queen Empress Life. They do want communication with you as well. Okay, all right. So I definitely see that for Queen Empress Life. And if you give Mike a chance, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Okay, because they are working on their money goals to come towards you. And they also want to communicate with you often. Okay, that's my ring for Queen Empress Life. All right. You're welcome, Clinton 1994. You're welcome, Diamond, all right? All right, let's see. All right, for Camila. Is the Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Is the Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Is the Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Let's see. Is the Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Please and thank you, Spirit. Is a Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Please and thank you, Spirit, all right? Can I get 2 more cards for Camila? Is a Capricorn good for you? For Camila? Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of cards for Camila. Hold on. Alright, Camila, a lot of cards came up for your energy. I don't know why. But I am gonna take the ones that flipped over for Camila. Alright, Camila. Is the Capricorn in New York good for you? Yes. They do have the 2 of Cups for you. They are working on their abundance to come towards you. So yes, Camila, to answer your question, the Capricorn is good for you, okay? Alright, that's my read for Camila. Alright? They are working on their abundance, and they do want to give you the cup of love for Camila, okay? Alright, for the wise one up here. Can I get a love reading for M and the wise one up here? Can I get a love reading for the wise one up here? Can I get the love reading for the wise one up here? Alright, let's see. Alright, for the wise one up here. For the wise one up here. Let's see. For the wise one up here. Can I get a love reading for M and the wise one up here? Can I get one more card, please? And thank you, Spirit. Alright, the wise one up here. The love reading between you and M for the wise one up here is they might be recovering from a heartbreak very soon for the wise one up here. They are going through a recovery of their love life. They are standing the ground to come towards you very soon for the wise one up here. So M does want to give you the cup of love very soon. All right. They are the jealous type of person as well for the wise one up here. Don't be surprised if you're surrounded by other men that they won't be jealous of you. They are the jealous type. Okay. There is a reconciliation coming in for the wise one up here. M does have love for you. They want peace and harmony with you, okay? For the wise one up here, M wants reconciliation with you and they want peace and harmony with you, okay? That's my reading for the wise one up here. All right. P2NKK. P2NNK. P2NNK, all right? All right, for P2NNK, will they get a job? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? All right, P2NNK. All right, P2NNK, when are you going to get a job? Or are you going to get a job? For P2NNK, are you going to get a job? All right. For P2NNK, are you going to get a job? Yes. So for P2NKK or for P2NNK, you are going to get a job. You got the victory and success card. The Six of Wands is a victory card. You got the Two of Cups. You might find love at your job. And then the King of Pentacles is saying that there's a lot of money. All right. For P2NNK, yes, you are going to get a job. And I do believe that you are going to get a job between 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months. For P2NNK, you are going to get a job between 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months. Okay. So P2NNK, if you heard your reading, can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up? For P2NNK, if you heard your reading, can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up? You are going to get a new job between 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months, okay? That is my reading for P2NNK, all right? Jane B, 1985. I've been on this live stream for almost 2 hours now. So I've been on for a while. All right, Jane B, 1985, okay? Who is coming towards Jane B, 1985 for love? Who is coming towards Jane B, 1985 for love? All right. Who is coming towards Jane B, 1985 for love? Please and thank you, Spirit. I am going to end this live stream in 10 minutes, so I am going to do a reading for Jane B, 1985. I am going to do a reading for AJJ Mayan. I am going to do a general reading for Tutu Ifa. And then I am going to do a reading for Crystal Kara, okay? All right? So those people are going to be my last people, okay? All right? Let's see. All right, Jane B, 1985. What's coming in for love for Jane B, 1985? What's coming in for love for Jane B, 1985? Okay. What's coming in for love for Jane B, 1985? All right. What's coming in for love for Jane B, 1985? All right, there you go. Can I get one more card for Jane B, 1985, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Jane B, 1985. All right. Who is coming towards love very soon? I do believe that you are going to meet the love of your life while traveling for Jane B, 1985. I also think that you might meet your person at work as well, okay? This person is a hard worker. This person is going to want to start a new journey very soon for Jane B, 1985. You already know this person. They want peace and harmony with you as well for Jane B, 1985. All right. They are a little bit insecure within their love life for Jane B, 1985. If you notice that they're a little bit shy or insecure within their energy, this person's for you. A shy and insecure person is coming into your life very soon for Jane B, 1985, okay? All right? All right, AJJ, Aju Mayan? Aju Mayan. What's coming towards Azim? What's coming towards Azim? Hey, Tutu Ifa, how you doing, Tutu Ifa? Happy holidays to Tutu Ifa. What's coming towards Azim for a Jew Mayan? What's coming towards Azim for a Jew Mayan? What's coming towards a Jew Mayan? All right. What's coming towards a Jew Mayan? All right. What's coming towards Azim? So a wish fulfillment is coming towards Azim for a Jew Mayan. All right. A wish fulfillment is coming towards Azim. All right. Make sure you're wishing for what you want. You are going to gain abundance very soon. All right. The Two of Wands, a Jew Mayan, you are going to think of you might be thinking of traveling very soon. There is a traveling card that's coming in. You might be working on a new passion. You might be starting a new job or a new career coming in for a Jew Mayan. So Azim, for Azim, you might be traveling very soon. You might want to start a new career or a new abundance. Wish fulfillment is coming in for Azim very soon, okay? All right? That is my reading for a Jew Mayan or Azim, right? Hey, Tutu Ifa, how you doing? How you doing, my friend Tutu Ifa? Happy holidays, all right? Crystal Kara. All right, for Crystal Kara, does for Crystal Kara, does Will still think about Crystal Kara? Does Will still think about Crystal Kara? Does Will still think about Crystal Kara? Yes. Crystal Kara, Will still think about you. They still have passionate energy towards you as well. For Crystal Kara, yes. Will still think about you. You got 3 cards that came up right and 3 cards that says a yes. So they still have passionate energy towards you. They still want to come towards you very soon, okay? For Crystal Kara, yes. They do still have love for you, okay? All right, that's my reading for Crystal Kara 02. If you like the vibe, subscribe, all right? Um, Ivana Milankov, I already gave you your reading. Antonio does want love with you, okay? For Ivana Milankov, Antonio does still have love with you and they still want to reconcile with you, okay? For Ivana Milankov, Antonio does still have love for you, okay? All right, Tutu Ifa is my last person. Rachel Trackstar. Rachel Trackstar. All right, Rachel Trackstar. If you open up to the Capricorn, will it go well? Okay. Um, Okay, I do think that they might be going through some sort of sickness or illness right now for Rachel Trackstar. I do believe that you need to give them some space, all right, because they are going through some sort of illness or they need some recovery right now for Rachel Trackstar. I also think that they are working on their abundance as well. So they need to figure out their life first for Rachel Trackstar. Give them some space. Maybe give them about a couple weeks or a month or so and then contact them. Make sure that you give them some space because they're going through a hard time right now for Rachel Trackstar, all right? Um yeah, they're going through a lot of money problems for Rachel Trackstar. I do believe that if you open up to them, they will reciprocate for Rachel Trackstar. But I do believe that you need to give them some time because they are going through a lot of issues in their life right now, okay? That's my reading for Rachel Trackstar. All right. Tutu Ifa is my last person for right now. I am going to come back maybe at nighttime, maybe around 7 or 8 or 9. I will come back on, right? All right, Tutu Ifa. All right, let's see. All right, wait, let me see if. All right, let's see. All right, Tutu Ifa. All right, does your female colleague see you for Tutu Ifa? Does your yes, for Tutu Ifa, your female colleagues does see you. For Tutu Ifa, your female colleagues do see you. Okay, they are watching you. They are observing you. For Tutu Ifa, your female colleagues are observing you. Okay, all right. For Tutu Ifa, all right. Let's see. Butter Love. Butter Love 11:55. I am gonna have to end this live stream soon though. For Butter Love 11:55. All right, let's see. Oops, hold on. I lied. Okay, I lied. So Mr. Gem is gonna be my last person. I lied, guys. All right, Mr. Gem is gonna be my last person, and then I gotta get off. I have to eat lunch really soon. All right, Butter Love 11:55. Butter Love 11:55. Should you stay or should you break up? Remember that I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. You guys take your own approach. But I am going to tell you about the situation, okay? For Butter Love 1155, what's coming in for Butter Love 1155? All right? Should you stay or should you go? All right, for Butter Love 1155, I don't think that this relationship is that bad. All right, I do think that they want reconciliation with you. They want peace and harmony with you for Butter Love 1155. Okay, I do think that they do need to work on their buns. They do need to work on their money goals. All right, but it is up to you if you want to stay with them or not. I'm not telling you what to do as a reader. I cannot. As an honest reader, I cannot tell you what to do, and I cannot judge your situation for Butter Love 1155. But I do wanted to tell you that they're not a bad person. They do want peace and harmony with you. They do have a lot of love for you. But they do need to work on their abundance. Okay, all right. That is my reading for Butter Love 1155. All right, for Mira 1820. Mira 1820. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, okay? I do live free readings often. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, all right? For Mirror 1820, what is the occupation of the next person for Mirror 1820? What's the occupation of the next person for Mirror 1820? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Mirror 1820, the occupation of the next person might be a psychologist. They might be a life coach. They might be a teacher. All right, from Mirror 1820, the next occupation of your person might be a psychologist, a life coach, a guidance counselor, a teacher. Okay, they might also work at a bank for Mirror 1820. All right, they might also work at the airport, or they might also like to travel often. All right, for Mirror 1820, so they might work at the airport. They might work at a bank, or they might be a psychologist, a teacher, or a life coach, or a psychologist, or a guidance counselor, okay? That is your next occupation of your person for Mirror 1820, all right? All right, all right, I am gonna get a general reading for love for Tracy. Can I get a general love reading for Tracy? All right, for Tracy, let's see. All right, for Tracy, what's coming in for you very soon? Someone is spying on you. For Tracy, someone does have love for you. Someone is stalking your social media for Tracy. I think you already know this person. There is love for you coming in right now. They are balancing the energy to come towards you for Tracy, okay? There is a strength card that's coming in for Tracy right now for Tracy. All right, and they do want to apologize to you for whatever reason for Tracy. So I believe that you already know this person. I do believe that there was some form of separation for Tracy. And they are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Tracy, okay? So I do think that there is someone that is already in love with you for Tracy. They might be a water sign, all right? Or they might be an earth sign. So they're working on their abundance, and there is like slow moving energy, but they are watching you from afar, okay? For Tracy, all right? All right, Mystic Gem. You are my last person on this live stream for Mystic Gem, all right? All right, let's see. Is there anything that your partner wants you to work on for Mystic Gem? All right. For Mystic Gem, what does your partner want you to work on for Mystic Gem? What does your partner want you to work on for Mystic Gem? Can I get one more card for Mystic Gem? What does your partner want you to work on for Mystic Gem? Okay. All right, Mystic Gem. Mystic Gem. So they want you to work on your emotions, Mystic Gem. So your partner wants you to work on your emotions. They want you to express how you feel often. They want you to show emotions, or they want you to be more more upfront with your feelings, okay, Mr. Jim? Also, they might want to travel with you. They want to travel more with you. They want to do more fun things with you. All right. They might want to open up a business with you as well. They want to do something with you. For Mr. Jim. There is a lot of success coming in your life for Mr. Jim, okay? So, Mr. Jim, I definitely see that for you, your partner wants you to work on your abundance. They want you to travel with them more. They want you to have how do I say this? They want you to express your love to them more. They want you to open up more to them. All right. And they also want to do some sort of traveling with you, or they also want to work on some abundance with you. Okay. All right. So that's what they want you to work on, is to open up more of your emotions and your spirituality as well. Okay. All right. So I might come back on tonight for sure. I do believe that I am gonna come on tonight. If I miss your reading, I apologize. But I might come on tonight around maybe, I don't know, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., around that time, Eastern time. Thank you all. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to everyone who joined the live stream. Thank you everyone who watched my content and also asked questions. I appreciate that. All right. If you do like the vibes, please do subscribe, share the live stream. All right. I do free readings often. All right. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I am gonna start doing the zodiac readings for you guys very soon. Okay. All right. So pay attention to that. All right. I'll see you guys soon in a little bit. Okay. Blessings to you all. All right.